Hello friends, I'm back again with a new video on a very latest topic that pertains to legal education in India. Today morning I happened to see a news item that Gujarat High Court has taken Suo Motto cognizance of the low quality of education among advocates and has taken BCI to task. They have filed a Suo Motto petition against BCI and probably going to ask them tough questions when the hearing starts as to why the legal education is of such a low quality. You may not believe it. I think Gujarat High Court needs to be applauded for the recognition of the fact that the quality of legal education in India is abysmally low standards. The reason for this, the sole reason for this, the absolute responsibility for this should go to Bar Council of India. If you have seen my previous video on Karnataka State Law University and how it is running amok, destroying the lives and careers of the students of law in Karnataka, with BCI not even being a mere spectator because they are totally blind about what is going on, despite their sole responsibility to ensure that law universities follow the rules by spirit and by word. By far, I have filed several letters, several applications in the RTA 2005, RTA Acts 2005 with the Bar Council of India. Please believe me when I tell you, I have not received a single reply. And I am passing on all my mails regarding Karnataka State Law University to Mr. Mannan, who is heading Bar Council of India. And he seems to be a Rip Van Winkle, sleeping away all the while, not responding to anything at all. With these kind of regulators, how do you think that education in India, forget about legal education, not only legal education, engineering, medicine, law, for all this, the regulators are least concerned. All that they're concerned is making moolah. That's it. I'm going to now limit myself to Bar Council of India and its functions. Rather, non-functional Bar Council of India. I wrote to them asking, Karnataka State Law University has allocated on the basis of certain parameters limited seats of intake for students. 3-year LL.B, 5-year BA LL.B, whatever it may be. Once a 60-seat allocation is made, the college takes 157 students. Bar Council is silent. Student ratio according to the RTA reply I received from Karnataka State Law University is 1:12. So this college, over a 3-year period, if you take a 3-year period, first year, second year, third year for LL.B, they have got almost 400 students and they have only 7 teachers. Bar Council of India is silent, a sleeping Rip Van Winkle. There are no toilets, there are only 2 toilets for 400 students. Bar Council of India is a mere spectator, sleeping like a Rip Van Winkle. There are no classrooms for 400 students. Bar Council of India is a sleeping Rip Van Winkle. They are supposed to conduct inspections every year. What is it doing? And this college has abysmal record of 97% failure, very uniformly spread across all the semesters. BCI doesn't ask any question, why is it so low? Forget a college, forget an affiliated college. Talk about Karnataka State Law University. The result is about 10% pass, which translates to 90% failure. Why do we need such an university? Why do we need such an university? When I filed an RTA, they said 2017 I filed an RTA. They said they got 35,000 plus students in all the colleges, 101 colleges at that point of time. And out of those students, 10% of students pass. Out of them, 20,660 plus students apply for reevaluations, not students, subjects. Students applied for evaluation for about 20,660 plus. Out of them, again the same result, only 10% will pass. But if you go through the evaluation results, please take some water, you might faint. 0 to 40, 8 to 90, 0 to 60, whatever, you can imagine your numbers, they will have it. I have given a letter, complaint letter to the governor, who happens to be the vice chancellor of all universities in Karnataka, giving the details of about 1,900 to 2,100 students who have scored more than 100% on revaluation. How do you trust this university? Chief Minister Karnataka did not take any action. The Minister of Higher Education did not take any action. The Minister of Law did not take any action. The Principal Secretary, Law Department did not take any action. The syndicate members were just going and having a cup of tea and eating biscuits and having a sumptuous lunch and coming out after syndicate meetings. Nobody bothered to ask any questions. And the jamboree continues. Semester after semester, semester after semester. The university is surviving because of revaluation fees they collect from the students. This is probably not an isolated case. It's going to happen throughout the country. When I see that in Gujarat also this is the situation. Karnataka State Law University admits students with fake PUC certificates. I reported the registration numbers 1 year ago. No action has been taken. If you did not know that they had fake certificates, at least after you have come to know, what will be that you should have got the curiosity to find out, is it really true? Get the certificates, let's see. But what did they tell me? They said they don't retain any copies of certificates. The most irresponsible, obnoxious statement any university authority can make. So they told me, you approach the college. What a responsible university this is. Do we need such a university? So what I did, I sent a registered notice to the college. You have admitted 2 students with fake university certificates, fake pre-university certificates. Give me copies of that because university does not have. They told me to take it from you. College says over telephone that they don't have the copies of certificates. Look how conveniently the affiliated college, the university are playing a big drama. Now, how do I believe this? That there are only 2 students. In fact, the principal of this college asked me, sir, there may be thousands of other people, hundreds of other people who have submitted fake certificates. Why are you targeting only our college? What a big statement. Friends, Karnataka State Law University is just an example of absolute incompetence, inefficiency, malpractices, corruption, whatever you name it. It is there. They flout the law, ably, unstintingly supported by Bar Council of India. I have written letters, stinking letters to Bar Council of India, not bothered. Karnataka State Bar Council, I have raised lot of issues with them. How did you give enrollment to the student who has done only 2-year ITA course? According to the university, they are not eligible to be admitted even for the course. And how do you enroll him as an advocate? They said, no, we can do it. He has done in Open University. There is a writ petition filed by 88 different people, and the High Court of Karnataka has taken that. And the Bar Council of India has stated there, people who have done ITA course are not eligible to be admitted. People who have done through distance education in Open University are not supposed to be admitted to law colleges. And yet, Karnataka State Bar Council says, we will admit, you do whatever you want. We are right in our decision. What should one do in this case? Everybody, the whole system is rampant with corruption, inefficiency, flouting the laws, least responsibility, least accountability for the laws of the land. And we call the Bar Council of India, the only organization which can run legal education in India, or rather which can ruin legal education in India. It is ruining legal education in India. Imagine what will happen after 10 years when you go to courts. You'll have dumb heads, no knowledge of law, no capacity. Not because of them, because the colleges don't teach them. The colleges have no infrastructure. University admits them, gives them 60, 120, 180 seats without even bothering to do it. Universities send inspection teams. They're all stage managed. Nobody reports the truth. The local inspection committee report of KSLU is nothing but a forgery, fraud on the people, on the students, and a violation of law. When I asked for RT application, I filed and asked them to give me the previous year's LIC reports. They told me to send 20 rupees per inspection report. I sent them 40 rupees for 2 reports. Till today I have not got it. They will not send it. They are scared. They are running scared because they are the culprits. And today I am very happy indeed that Gujarat High Court has done this. In fact, this should have been done by Supreme Court. And Supreme Court did express shock and awe at the fact that only 33 students were found eligible. 33 advocates in Karnataka were found eligible amongst 4,770 candidates for the post of district judges. They expressed shock and awe and left it with that. They didn't question Karnataka State Law University. They didn't question the Karnataka State Bar Council. They didn't question Bar Council of India. That's it. My dear countrymen, this is the situation in this country today. No regulator is worth his salt. No regulator is bothered about quality of education. All that they are bothered is how much they will make out of that. One streak of lightning in the cloud that we see in the question of education in the country today is the Suo Motto action taken by the Gujarat High Court. It's a silver lining, and I hope that will throw a lot of light, and the authorities, the Bar Council of India, will be asked to explain their inaction, explain their slumber. And we have one more. Bar Council will profess that they are here to ensure there's quality education, blah, 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 for public consumption. What they do is irresponsibility of the highest order. Now, since 2010 or 2009, if I remember right, they have introduced All India Bar Examination, without passing which you cannot be a practicing advocate. You have to pay a fees of 3,500 rupees. And they conduct this exam twice a year. I got my results, I got my certificate more than 1 year after that. And I'm not supposed to practice till then. Look at the efficiency. Why? The moment they announce the result, they announce the schedule for the next examination. They are busy with collecting money and applications after that. Results later, anyway they have to wait. Let them wait. I want my money first. This is the attitude. And how does the Bar Council of India ensure that the fresh graduates coming out of law colleges, of this abysmally low standardized law colleges and the law universities, how do they ensure that? They are going to conduct an exam. You have passed the exam, 3 years course. No, we suspect you don't have knowledge, because they know what is the quality of the colleges and what is the law university colleges that they themselves have approved. With that in the background, they say, we are going to ensure quality education, quality graduates enter the legal profession. And how do they do that? They conduct an exam, All India Bar Exam, 100 multiple choice questions. You have to answer in 3 hours. Mind you, it's going to be very, 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 very tough. Nonsense. It's absolutely a farce. And what do they do to ensure that? They allow you to bring even 1,000 books if you want to the examination hall. It's an open book exam. And this way, they ensure that The advocates have legal knowledge. Can anything else be a bigger farce than this? Why do they do this? They saw an opportunity that they can make money out of this. Quality education is least in their mind. They thought all colleges put together, if there are 60,000-70,000 students coming out, luckily if they pass out, because KSLU's results is only 10% pass, they come out, then if each of them is going to pay me 2,500 bucks, 3,500 bucks, then I am going to hit crores of rupees. This is their plan. Like every other regulator. When I have written so many letters, the Chancellor of Universities doesn't seem to act. Law Minister doesn't seem to act. Chief Minister doesn't seem to act. Higher Education Minister doesn't seem to act. Syndicate members don't ask a question. The secretaries of the departments don't ask a question. Because for them, it is one lunch, one cup of tea with biscuits. Meetings are only that. And they can proudly say, I am a syndicate member, I am a Senate member. How is that Senate member decided? Your proximity to the rulers, your proximity to the politicians. That is how you get any post today. Either a director of the bank or a syndicate member of a university. You should know, you should have a recommendation of some corrupt MLA or an MP to whom you can pay some money and then you become a syndicate member. That's it. The whole system is corrupt. Otherwise, how do you think people make 800 crores, 600 crores, 1024 crores? How do they make it? Honest living? No way, no chance you can make that in India. Nobody, not everybody is Narayan Murthy or Mukesh Ambani or Aziz Premji. So my friends, one silver lining in the cloud of education. I hope the High Courts will take cognizance of the low results of every university, whether it is engineering, medical or law, and take Suo Motto cases like what Gujarat High Court has done and bring the regulators to task, kneel before them and direct them to see that education deserves the attention, the concern that it should be given. Thank you.